Ferguson, Ohio here, right next to Geneva on the lake. And when I was young, I didn't know much about Geneva on the lake, but I discovered it as a teenager and found it very interesting to come over here when I was 16 years old in my own car. The summer times were just magical. It was unbelievable. There were so many people here. There was a traffic jam on the strip almost all the time, it seemed like. But I started coming over here and I stopped at Pete's Grill one time and had one of his hot sausage sandwiches, and I could not get over those sandwiches. I came back over and over, and that was how I got to know Pete Macchia. He was young then, as I was, but he was a little bit older than me, but we kind of became friends. Pete was old enough to drink, but he was busy. He couldn't go down and get anything to drink. So he would ask me to go down to the Oak Room and see the bartender. He would call down there ahead of time. I would walk in the Oak Room, go to the bar, and tell her I was running an errand for Pete. She would hand me a brown paper bag. It had beer in it. I knew what was in there. And I would walk it back down the strip to his grill. Then him and his friends would go in the back room and talk and have a beer or two. Then I joined the Navy. I came home one weekend and on a pass, and I met one of his waitresses. She was up from Florida working at Pete's Grill for the summer. And we just kind of fell in love, I guess. We didn't know each other very long. We got married. So when I got married to his waitress, he naturally volunteered to throw us a little party, which was really nice, and we appreciated it. He knew we were just kids. We didn't have a lot of money, and he was very outgoing and generous in that way. I had a street photographer that we used to have in the village, and they came by, one of them, and did photographs, and Pete gave me the pictures. He called Pop Pera, who gave us a cottage for the night as our honeymoon cottage. It was a memory that I'll always have and treasure. We were friends right up until he passed away. He always remembered that wedding that we had there. He remembered my ex-wife now, and would ask me. I showed him the pictures years later. He got a big kick out of that. Geneva on the Lake's a special place. There's so much history.